Nnamdi Kanu lost Ortom, Wike on freedom fight. Leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has commended the governors of Benue and Rivers states, Samuel Ortom and Nyesom Wike, respectively, for standing firmly in the defense of their people against murderous S-men. Kanu, who was apparently referring to the declaration of the two governors that they have no land to give out to the implementation of rural settlements, said he was pleased that the governors stood their ground and defended their people. The pro-Biafra leader gave the commendation during a live broadcast on Radio Biafra. He expressed the confidence that the Benue and Rivers governors would continue to defend their subjects against external forces seeking to forcefully take their lands. He said, I like what Ortom is doing. I want him to continue doing that. He should keep fighting for his people. Not like the weaklings we have in Biafra land. Apart from Wike, of course, the rest are weak and decrepit. I must say, Benue will not surrender. I don't expect you to anyway, he said. Kanu also assured that people of Southeast and South-South that the restoration of the Republic of Biafra is underway. He said that consultations were being made and serious arrangements being put in place to actualize that aspiration. He said when the state of Biafra is actualized, part of the policies the new nation would implement would be to maintain steady supply of oil and gas free of charge to all the West African nations. We will give away our oil gas for free, not just for Nigerians, but the whole West Africa. The whole of West Africa. We have oil and gas from Biafra land because if they are developed, it is better for all of us. Let everybody develop. It is only in Africa that you want only one upset in the village to stand and then you complain of armed robbery. If everybody is comfortable, nobody will engage in armed robbery, Carlos said. So guys, when somebody does the right thing, people praise him. If you do otherwise, people will still talk. But in our own climb here, nobody wants people to talk. People, they don't want you to talk about them when they are doing wrong things. But when they are doing wrong things, they just still want you to be praising them, to be shouting, oh, you are doing the right thing. Just like Peter Obi said, that it's so surprised that even the people who have really voted for them, that most of the time they see people, that hears people complain about how things are going on in the country. But as soon as they see the politicians, the masses see the politicians, the narratives will change. Because he expected that the people will now use the opportunity to tell them, oh, these things we have been complaining about, but they will not say it. They will not be telling the politicians, oh, the leader, you have done well, if not because of you. And within them, they know that they have not done anything, or they were even expecting backlash. They were expecting questioning from them. But unfortunately, the people will not ask them questions because they will say some things at the back. And when you see the person, you will not be able to say anything. And some because they really want to get some things from you. So they just want to play along, play the card of being a good person, trying to try to tell you what you want to hear. So because by the time they tell you what you want to hear, you might be able to give them some things in return, which is not supposed to be, because whatever they think that you want to give them in return, it is their own right as well. But unfortunately, people don't know about that. So commending these governors is really a welcome development so that they will do more. Like I said, if somebody is doing the right thing, you commend him. It's not every time you come out and castigate people and all of that. And the people who are even playing lip service, we still know them. No matter what people want to do, we still know them. And a lot of people are even afraid even to speak to power because they know that after if you say what anything, the next thing they will come for you. And that's why some people just try to keep quiet. Some people want to just tell you what you want to hear. Is that okay? You are doing well. Yes, continue. But at least if you have conscience, you know that you've not done anything. You've not done well, because people don't just want to tell you to your face the wrong things you are doing. And a lot of people have gone in for it as we speak now, because they are speaking to power. These are the things that you are doing that is not really beneficial to the people. But the next thing, you know the rest story as well. So in as much these two governors have been praised, they should continue doing that good work. I think in the case of Wike said The only thing he can give to them is, water. If they need water, then they can pipe water. Since they have abundance of water in rivers, you can pipe water. If they can do it, take to them, since they really need water to feed their cows. So that is the only thing they can give for them. The few lands they have is for the people in that land. There's no ruga, so there's no need to debate on that. And he stood on his ground. And some governors who have been going back and forth. Today they will say, oh, we are not going to do this. Oh, today we are going to do that. At the end of the day, you see them doing something different. It's just like, oh, what they are saying is different from what they are doing. And people beginning to lose hope in them that these people cannot be trusted. He made mention of the Southeast governors, and they've been going back and forth with all this issue of Esme, Ruga, giving land, most especially in Ebonyi State. We know what has been playing out. So that's just it, and people are really complaining. The people who say they don't even want this thing, they are the ones even getting more attacks from this Esme. They are the ones getting attacked more from this Esme day in day out, just because the people who are standing on their feet that we don't want this thing, but they want to force it down their throat. And the people are still resisting, and that's why they are attacking them the more. Go to the Southeast now, you see a lot of things happening. A lot of things happening that the people are not really ready for. And meanwhile, the governors will come out and say, oh, we are for you. But in the recent, the governors are not there for them, and they do things differently. We saw some Fulani Esme coming to Ebonyi State. The villagers had to really pursue them that you can't stay here. And those people say, no, you can't pursue them. Pursue us because the governor gave us this land and all of that. And in their own very eyes, the villagers saw even the security people escorting those S-men, or S-men out of the village. You can be able to put one or two things together, but these are the people that will come out on the pages of newspaper and tell you, oh, we don't want this, we are not giving anybody our land. But what's really played out at the end of the day, it's just like you are just deceiving the people, and the people are the ones that put you there. You don't want to do their biddings, and you are doing the biddings of other people just because of your own selfish interest. And again, I think Governor Ortom has even gone further to meet Buhari over planned withdrawal of a military operation, following speculations that the operation, well stroke, may be withdrawn from Benue State as peace has been restored in the state. Governor Samuel Ortom wants to meet President Muhammadu Buhari in Abuja. Ortom dropped the hint in Adona, Goa West Council at a Thanksgiving service for a new Catholic priest, Father Cornelius Anagbe, younger brother to Bishop Wilfred Anagbe of the Catholic Diocese of Makurdi. The governor noted that though the military operation brought relative peace in parts of the state, there were still pockets of security threats that need to be fully addressed with time, expressing the hope that the president will see reason and heed to his appeal. He commended the officers and men of OPWS for their selfless service, commitment, and professionalism, which yielded results in the fight against insecurity in Benue. Governor Ortom expressed the readiness of his administration to continue supporting the security agencies operating in the state to succeed. According to him, the state's open grazing prohibition and ranches establishment law remains in force and must be obeyed by all, irrespective of where they are coming from, as those who violate the legislation will be sanctioned according to its provisions. Meanwhile, the military is to reopen the Maiduguri-Damboa Road 8 years after its closure due to Boko Haram activities in the northeast. The 87-kilometer road was taken over by terrorists, forcing motorists and other road users to ply the Tortoise Road. The reopening was disclosed by Borno State Governor Babagana Zulum while highlighting the challenges of counter-insurgency operations to Minister of Defense. So guys, the man is really working, for the betterment of his people, and that is what has been on. So that is why the man needs to, be commended. He should continue with his good work. He should not just stop at that. Because if you don't have peace, just like I always say, if your people don't have peace, if you think you have a relative peace, that peace is not going to last. let alone that you are not going to be having peace, because you are going to be moving from pillar to post every now and then. But if your environment is peaceful, people will not be calling your name, because you just be moving around, you just be running as a scatter. But these people don't know that. They just believe that, oh, we just come and tell them what they want, and that is just it. We have a security people that are guiding us. Like, people are seeing what he's doing, and other people, they should not just disappoint people. And that is just my own opinion. Let them continue to put the interests of people at heart, not deceiving people, not just by lip service, not just reading speeches and all of that. Whatever you are saying, you need to back it with action. That is what people want to see. So guys, I would like to hear from you what you think about this whole thing. Leave your comments below and let's have your take. Thank you very much. Bye.